Welcome to the Sisterhood of Sweat. It's Let It Rip Friday.
Hi, I'm Linda Mitchell, 54-year-old elite obstacle racer, award-winning fitness competitor, gym owner, and author. Welcome to the Sisterhood of Sweat podcast, where we will approach the difficult topics of life, interview inspiring guests, and bring empowerment to all. This community is a place where we can be who we are instead of who others want us to be. Let's get started.
And now, a word from our sponsors, Essential Formulas.
Hi, this is Frankie Boyer, and I believe, I don't know about your lifestyle, but some days I need roller skates. My lifestyle is crazy busy, and I'm pulled in so many directions. It takes a toll on my health. That's why I am proactive. I don't go a day without my Dr. Ohhira's probiotics. It's just that important to me. As the expression goes, the road to good health is paved with good intestines. Dr. Ohhira's is not just a probiotic supplement, it's a complete flora balancing system, helping to bring your body back into balance naturally. Doctor recommended, made with organic ingredients, dairy and gluten-free, and needs no refrigeration. Perfect for travel. I believe that Dr. Ohhira's probiotics are the best probiotics on the market today. To learn more about Dr. Ohhira's probiotics, visit essentialformulas.com. Dr. Ohhira's probiotics are available at Vitamin Shop, Whole Foods, Sprouts, and other fine health food stores nationwide.
Everybody, I hope everyone has an amazing holiday and takes time to remember what they're grateful for, because it's hard to be hateful and grateful at the same time. And I had such a good week going to visit my son in LA and his girlfriend and his friends, and my husband went with me, and it was an amazing trip. And I went into a fight I knew I couldn't win. Basically, I have been getting up and getting back to myself, and each thing that I do is a little bit of, it's a challenge. It pushes me a little harder to get back into the ring. And I don't know if you've ever gotten knocked down by something in life that really took you down. Like you felt like you were at the top of the mountain, and then all of a sudden you were at the bottom, wondering how you got there and would you ever be able to get back up again. And that's pretty much what it feels like when you have a life transition and you're supposed to be doing something else. And when you get the wind knocked out of your sails, like I've said a million times, you can stay down, you can get down even further and sink down, or you can get back up and dust yourself off. But you might not be able to get back up the same way. You might not be able to start back as a quarterback. Let's say you had an ACL tear. You might not come back where you were when you left off. And that's the hardest part to face, is you're looking at the self that you were and the self that you are. But you have to have that surrender and that acceptance and say, I am going to take every piece of myself right where I am, and I'm going to move forward no matter how messy, no matter how long it takes to get back to me. And so I knew going in that this was just a continuation of what I did in June. And I was better. I was better at this show. I walked better. I looked better. My skin quality was better because I think I lost too much weight all at once at the last show. And now I feel like my skin quality was better, even though I weighed less. And now I have a good 7 months to really work on where I'm at the perfect spot to just drop on into being competitive. And so I'm excited because I'm working on a project, which is me. I'm competing with no one else but myself. And I've been taking pictures, notes, records, and at one point I'll post the picture of where I was last November to where I am now. And that's the celebration and the win. It isn't always the trophy. The win is getting back up, dusting yourself off, continuing on, even when you can't jump back in the jump rope to where you were. You may have to, it might take you a little while, but knowing that you have those goals, that destination, that challenge, that journey to push yourself forward is everything. And I knew that this would keep me on point. I knew that I wouldn't be sliding backwards, that the true show that I wanted to do well in is in June, and that I will have the time and I will put in the work. The journey is the work. The journey, it doesn't it's not always smooth. It has some valleys, and you have to recognize that anything worth having.
Nobody is paying rent in your head, so why give them space there? So you define what is success to you. And for me, the win was, in the past, it was hard for my husband to go to a show with me, and it went well. He went, we had I did eat dinner twice with my son because, to me, I don't want to miss those moments. I don't get to see him that often. And so I still lived my life, and I still did things on the way to the show. I didn't give up my every moment. I didn't give up time with my son or feeling I worked. I still had my career. I still have all of the things that I put energy into
going on. And it would have been so easy for me because this is my busy season, and actually my busiest season because we have come out of COVID. And I could have easily just said, I'm too busy to do this right now. And I did, frankly, that's what I wanted to say. But then I thought about how will I feel if I don't do it? And I know going in that I didn't, make the decision. I sat on the fence too long. And I always believe you got to make the decision right away and go all the way out for it because you can't bring a knife to a gunfight. So, like, if you're going to do a show and you want to win, you have to go all in. So, I knew that this was for me more of a time of moving forward and continuing my lifestyle and moving forward instead of staying stagnant. And when you're not moving forward, you could be moving backwards. You could be moving backwards. And so for me, I know what my goals are. At the end of the day, I know what I want to achieve. I want to get my pro card. And so I know that I have to put in the work and I have to continually put in the work. I lost over 35 pounds this year getting to this point, and I really know what I need to drop on in to pro card status. So I am moving forward, working towards my dreams, believing that I will achieve them and that it's only a matter of time before I step on that stage and I am a champion winning my pro card. Now, before I do that, I have to have a champion mindset. And what does that mean? That means that when you get discouraged and bad things happen, like my friend Maha says, you give them no energy. Don't waste your energy on the bad. There's so much good to be had. If you have things going wrong, if you focus on that, you draw all of your energy to it. So instead, focus on the good, focus on the now, focus on what you have right now at your fingertips, at your access that could move you towards your dreams, help you step into the version of yourself that you want to be. And we should always be working to improve ourselves, our lives, our mindsets, and live out your greatest purpose and whatever that is. Let's not judge each other for our dreams. uh, everybody doesn't understand your dream. It might seem silly to be doing to somebody else. It might seem silly that I'm doing a bikini competition at 60 years old after all these injuries. It might seem frivolous after we went through COVID. But for me, it is a statement about getting back up. A champion always comes back. And a righteous man rises 8 times. When he falls down 7, he will rise again. And when you are moving forward, you're inspiring millions of people. People don't even you don't even realize the people you could be inspiring by they saw you fall down. They saw how low you sunk. Show them when you get back up that it's possible, that you can achieve your wildest dreams beyond what you ever imagined that you could achieve, even though you fell down. Even though you fell down 7 times, rise up 8. And I think it's just a statement that sea is vibrant, it's alive, and you don't have to quit just because you've reached a certain age on the calendar. You're the one that decides, are you going to go for it or are you going to quit? Are you going to move forward? Are you going to stay stuck? Are you going to stay knocked down or are you going to get up today? So I hope this inspires you. I want everyone to enjoy their Thanksgiving. Try to remember, though, it's generally 4,000 calories. So don't overdo it because you'll regret it the next day. Try to bring some healthy stuff along with you to your destination so that you can be healthy on the daily. As always, keep on keeping on. I love you guys. Bye, everybody.
And I hope that all of our listeners have enjoyed this podcast. And if you guys have really enjoyed this, please review us in iTunes and also share this episode with your friends and your loved ones. Thanks again for listening to the Sisterhood of Sweat.